Welcome to FX Street. Today we are going to talk about Decentraland and how bulls can book a 35% gain if price action breaks above a technical challenge. But before we dive deep into the technicals, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at FX Street Crypto to be updated on all the trends in the cryptocurrency markets. And as you have heard, apologies, from my introductory statement, that means indeed that there are some very nice gains, and I'm going to draw them immediately up on the board, 35%, even 38%, depending on which level that we take here. Let's take the R1, the monthly resistance level at $3.62. That would return us a solid 35% gains. But that all depends, as said in the title, if bulls can push beyond a very important technical hurdle, and that is, in this case, the 55 daily simple moving average that you can see coming in here. Why so relevant? Probably, and the reason therefore is that I'd like to point out is, for example, here on February 5th and 6th, we punched through the 55, came back to test it, and then got further down. Here as well, we broke below 55, showed a little bit of a battle between bulls and bears, pushing up and down price action. Bears got the upper hand and even used the 55-day as an entry the day after to push price action further down. So hence the reason why this 55 might prove to be a bit difficult and a bit choppy here as well. By example, the 20th of February, again, a break below, retest, bounce below the 55, so full rejection from any bullish attempt to push back above the 55. So it will be key to see how that 55 moving average will play out. All in all, for the moment, very positive tailwinds. Equity markets are all up in the green. No big news headlines of boots on the ground or mortar fire or anything like that, or civilians being targeted. So it looks that for the moment the situation is quieting down a little bit. It's even, as we speak, a bit less on the news even, while yesterday and Monday it was 24/7. You couldn't open up a television without hearing something on Russia or Ukraine, and today that seems to be died down a little bit. So on that positive tailwind, expect certainly once the US session kicks in to full gear, see a pop above, and then the road should be paved clear towards either the monthly R1 resistance level or the 61.8% Fibonacci level at $3.66 to return that 35% gains. And with that, of course, some positive news comes in as well. That would mean just barely we would be making, here we go, barely with the 9th of February at the high, we would be making new highs for 2022. So that can only be applauded for some good news for the first quarter of this year. On the other hand, another issue is, of course, that as this is very headline driven, this could easily see a full collapse of the price action should there be a very negative headline coming out on, for example, massive troops, Russian troops advancing into inland Ukraine, for example, or the EU issuing more sanctions that even hurts or targets Russian civilians, for example, cutting them off the financial system, for example, or anything like that. So that would mean then a full collapse back, even a sort of a falling knife. But luckily, the 200-day moving average here coming in at $2.24, give or take. So expect that one certainly to be a force to be reckoned with, as we can see here at the falling knife action in January. The 200 moving average slowed it down, but all in all, it was this 167 historical level that caught the action, and expect that to be the same. But probably this time the S1, the monthly first support at $1.86 will do the same trick. So you get a bit of a double safe haven, a double circuit breaker in that matter. That if the 200-day slows the fall down, then you have the S1 either for a bounce or at least the 160, 67 that has already done it in the past. That's it for Decentraland for today. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at FX Street Crypto for your interest or for any questions. And speak soon.